We're almost into the Star Wars trading post. The real question is going to be, what am I even going to get? I have most of this stuff, so I don't know. It should be fun, though. Hey everybody, welcome to the Dano channel. I am Dano, and I just got back from a weekend in California. Now, this weekend was the Knott's Berry Farm Fall-O-Ween food tasting event, and honestly, it was something I couldn't miss. I didn't want to miss it. It's been months due to all this craziness in the world. It has been months since I've been out to California. I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. And I hadn't been in so long, and I knew a bunch of my friends were going to be there at this Knott's event. And I really wanted to go. I'd been watching their videos from previous events that I did not go to and really wanted to go. And a couple weeks ago was my birthday, and I said, you know what? I'm going to book the trip. It seems like Knott's Berry Farm is doing it where you can be safe. That's a big key. They've got a lot of, there's hand sanitizer stations everywhere. There's social distancing. Even though it's a ton of people gathering in one place, it looked like, especially from my friends' videos, it looked like it could be done safely, and I felt good about it. So I booked the hotel, I bought the tickets, I went on a trip for the Knott's Berry Farm Fall-O-Ween food tasting event. And man, I had fun. I had so much fun. Now, that wasn't the only thing I did. I went twice. I basically drove from Las Vegas there after work. I left work early to drive there Friday. I got in at 6:30, checked into my hotel, which was by Disneyland, drove up a little bit to Knott's Berry Farm, got there at 7-ish, and did the nighttime. Did a little bit of nighttime, my first night doing this food tasting. Now, this food tasting event cost $35 before fees. So after fees, it was $38. And you get 5 tastings. That's 5 food or drink. Now, there was a child's version, which is a bit cheaper. I don't know the price offhand. But that one was 3 food or drink options, no alcohol. But they got to do the trick-or-treat trail. And the trick-or-treat trail was actually really cool. You'll see footage of it. Don't worry, you'll see footage. But also on my trip, since these events kind of took place in the afternoon to evening, I stopped by at the Galaxy's Edge trading post at Downtown Disney just to see what it was all about. I even bought some stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to share my weekend, because it was so much. It was like my birthday trip. It was 2 weeks later, but it was like my little birthday present to me, my own mental break away from Las Vegas. Because honestly, I'm a fairly antisocial person. I don't really talk to a whole lot of people on a daily basis. I've got my wife, my kids, you guys. But I mean, that's an internet relationship. It's not a real people I can talk to and relate, So when I go out there to California and I get to see a lot of my YouTuber friends that I can really, really relate to and talk to, it's just such a good mental thing for me to have, and something that I haven't had since February. So I felt it was just it's time to do this. So without further ado, thank you guys for sitting through my explanation. Enough making speaking of making excuses, I'm used to filming here with a camera that's still, right? This is 99% of my content happens right here. So when I take the camera and I go out and I vlog, I'm not used to it. I'm not good at it like my friends are. So I definitely need practice being out and about filming. So heads up, you've been warned. Enjoy my weekend. Here you go. Guys, I'm here on the Knott's Berry Farm Fall-O-Ween trick-or-treat trail. I'm not getting candy, but I am just looking to see at all the craziness they've got going on. It's actually pretty cool. There's a band, scarecrows. Wow.
Hello. From all of us here at Knott's Berry Farm, we're glad to have you join us for a Taste the Fall-O-Ween. As a reminder, guests 2 years and older are required to wear a face mask in all areas of the event, with the exception of being seated. Face masks must be properly worn, covering both mouth and nose. For safety of you and those around you, we ask you to refrain from eating and drinking while you also,
Alright guys, I'm going to be trying my first food. It is a tater tots with pastrami, pickles, cheese, and I'm not a fan of mustard, so I got the mustard on the side. But let's see exactly how this is. I love pastrami. I'm a sucker for anything pastrami, also cheese, but yeah, wow. I didn't even get any tot. The pickles are pretty intense. The pastrami is really good. Look at that bite. Look at that bite. Yes. I still got 4 more to go. And I'm going to use some tomorrow when I come back. Now, it wouldn't be fair if I didn't at least taste a little bit of the mustard with what's left of the tots. So let's, I don't like mustard. So I've got a little bit, you can see I've got a little bit here on the fork. We're going to try a bite with a little bit of everything. A little cheese, a little mustard. I'll even dip. Oh, I'm even going to dip. I dipped a little bit. I hate mustard. Yeah, I'm not a fan of mustard. Even if it's got boysenberry in it, I'm good. Okay, so what we got for our second bite is the spicy sausage with a bacon jam. There's a bacon jam inside there. Yeah, that's a pretty, I mean, that's my fist. That's a pretty good sized portion for a taste. Okay, mask is off. I'm gonna try some with ketchup, but I'm also gonna just try it as is. I like sausage. Sausage is good. Bacon jam sounds interesting though, right? I mean, bacon jam. Wow, that is spicy. That's actually a really good spice. Not too spicy, but you can taste it almost immediately. You feel it on your lips. It's got a good spice and a good kick to it. I really like that. Wow. What else was on there? Sorry, I got my ticket with my little card here. It just says spicy sausage with bacon, onion, jam on a hoagie roll. I don't even think I'm going to add ketchup to this. I'm just going to eat it as is because that is, I mean, oh man, that is a really good sausage. That bite was all bread though. Boo. Bright suns, everybody. I am just outside of Disneyland. You can see the sign of the Disneyland Resort. We're gonna go in to go look at downtown Disney to see this Galaxy's Edge trading outpost shop. It's loud out here, there's cars. My hotel is just down that way where I could basically see the backside of Galaxy's Edge. So I'm pretty stoked. I've got a droid with me. Which one? Take a guess, who knows? Okay, we're here. I've got STR TRS with me. Right behind me, right back there, you can see it's the Galaxy's Edge trading outpost shop. I'm actually in a line. You can see we've got little tape markers every few feet to keep us distanced. And basically I'm gonna give them my phone number and they're gonna let me know when I can go into the store. So I got my text saying that I'm ready to go, but I'm just hanging out with STR TRS. We're over in a nice, quiet little area. I'm gonna enjoy my coffee for a little bit because when you get your text, you have 2 hours to come back. They say just don't go over the 2 hours, but still, we got plenty of time. All right, guys, we're almost towards the entrance. There's one group ahead of us. We're almost into the Star Wars trading post. The real question is going to be, what am I even going to get? I have most of this stuff, so I don't know. It should be fun, though. All right, guys, so inside the trading post, it's not huge or anything, but you can see they've got a lot of the same stuff that you would find at Doc Ondar. You've got a whole section here that is just the creature stall. There's all the different creatures. Got Wampas, Banthas, Dewbacks. I never got a Dewback, and I never got a Bantha. We've got plush versions of the Child, plenty of Loaf Cats. Lots of pork. You know, I also never got a Rathtar. Those are the three things I don't have: is the Rathtar, the dewback, and the bantha. Another thing I'm really debating on is getting this. I really want the Dejeric board, chess game, or checkers on the other side. This thing's about $50. I really want it, but I'm actually going to build a full-size one for my office. So that's going to be, I'll hold off on getting that version of it. Oh, you know what? They got a couple more creatures. Look, we've got Minox, more porgs, more banthas. A different version, it's a little shoulder version of the child. Take a look. That's cool. Now, I think one of the things I'm going to pick up is possibly a robe. I don't know if I need do I need the Jedi tunic? You guys tell me, do I need the Jedi tunic? I'm thinking about it. I have the Sith one. And of course, we have the Jedi training lightsabers. Looks like they come in a couple different colors. A couple different options. I'll use the same ones they had in Tomorrowland that were not painted like that. They were a little bit different. But it's the same mold. You can tell it's the same mold, but just with weathering all over them. So it's pretty cool they brought those back. Now, I think I am $124.99. I think I'm still going to get one of these anyways, because I don't have a real good quality Jedi robe. They've got the belts as well. And of course, we have the women's clothing. We've got the Rey vest. We've got the Rey armbands. We've got her little stick thingy that became a lightsaber. Of course, we've got all the different legacy lightsabers. We've got different sized blades. We've got, oh, look at that. Look at that. Of course, we have all the different lightsabers. Let's take a look at what else we have on this side. Excuse me. Oh, see, they've got pre-built droids. They've got DJ Rex. Do I get a DJ Rex? I don't have DJ Rex yet. Of course, I love these stained glass pictures of Leia, of Amidala. And that's something I haven't seen before. I've never seen that. That looks way different. And so does this Resistance Droids Episode 9. That's something a little bit different I hadn't seen. I like these two, the Industrial Automaton Astromech Droid signs. Jawa Salvage. I love that metal droid depot. Some of this stuff, though, I think I could custom myself. So I'm going to hold off on some of that. I do really like this because it looks like a wing or something, like a piece of metal that was painted. But none of them are textured. They're all very flat. So just keep that in mind if you're ever going to be interested in looking at these kind of signs to hang up. They're not super textured like these ones are. Like, these are pieces of glass. These are a real piece of artwork. The other ones are more just prints that happen to be on thick wood. Of course, we got binders. We got Book of Sith. A lot of the stuff we've seen in Doc Ondar's before. There's more stuff there. And of course, the wall of patches. So many patches. I think I own most of these. Now those I don't really feel like I've looked at, but those are really cool, the Sith patches. I love the ancient Jedi text at the bottom there. 709th Legion. X-Wing Squad. And that's one I haven't seen. I should probably pick that one up. What else we got here? And of course, a lot more different ones. Now I've definitely already got those. And there's the whole... So as you guys can probably see, it's not that big of a shop. It's actually kind of small. So it's just interesting that it's cool they crammed all this in here, but wow. Well, guys, I'm here in downtown Disney, right next to Disneyland. Disneyland's so close. It's right there. It feels good to be back, though. For someone who doesn't live in California and like has to visit, I knew this was honestly a little risky during the whole pandemic thing to come out and visit a tourist destination while we're all supposed to be quarantined and whatnot. But honestly, I needed it mentally. I needed to get out of my house, away from my office, just away from everyone that I see every day. And just be able to come and hang out at my happy place, even though I didn't get to go in. Even though I'm kind of... Yeah, it's right there. It's so close. I picked up some stuff at the Galaxy's Edge Trading Post. honestly, I felt like this whole downtown Disney thing was well done. It was really well done. They keep people safely apart. Nothing that I went to was too crowded. I had a good time chatting with one of the cast members from Galaxy's Edge, who's now working at the trading outpost. You know, overall, it was pretty fun day. If you look, there's not that many people out here at the Esplanade. It's pretty open. The social distance is real, so I feel safe. I feel good about everything. There were maybe a couple moments early in the morning when it first opened where I felt like, okay, there's a crowd of people. I should probably avoid them. But that dissipated. As soon as it opened and people got into the stores they wanted to, that crowd really did just dissipate. And it didn't seem too crowded. It didn't seem too crazy. So I was able to kind of hang out and have a good morning. But now I got to head back to my hotel. And then tonight, actually in a few hours, I'm just going to head down to Knott's Berry Farm and do another part 2. See some YouTuber friends that I know that I haven't seen in so long that, like, just mentally I need to see. You know, I don't get much of that at home. So it's good when I come out here to be able to see people who are, like, on the same wavelength thought-wise as far as being a content creator and being able to do that thing. It's nice to relate to people who understand you, and to, like, I don't get that at home. So I get that when I come and visit California, when I come and visit Disneyland, is when I see all my creator friends. So for me, this is a big birthday present to me. My birthday was a few weeks ago. So I booked this trip because of that. I was like, you know what? I need it. I need it. I deserve it. Right? Don't I? Don't you think? All right, guys. I'm going to go check into my hotel again, kind of relax for a little bit, and then go to Knott's Berry Farm for the Fall-O-Ween food tasting. In case you were wondering what I purchased when I went to the Galaxy's Edge trading outpost, I didn't buy the belt. I had the belt already. I brought it with in case I decided to dress up for Knott's, but I bought the tunic, the Jedi tunic for $69, and I bought the robe, the dark brown Jedi robe for $123, I believe, and 2 crystals, because I was able to use my AP discount. So I said, you know what? Let's get 2 red crystals. Let's see if I can pull another black. Let's see. Okay, I've removed the plastic, but I have not opened them yet. 2 crystals. Will one of these be black? Let's find out together. Red. I love the way it plopped out. Red crystal. I didn't bring my holocron, so I can't tell exactly which red crystal. But there you go. That is a red crystal. And I've got one more. I think we're going to do a similar thing where we just plop it out and see what happens. It's red. I can see it's red already. Oh, I got 2 red crystals. Different cuts, though. Different cuts. I wonder which ones they are. Either way, I already have them. Black Kyber Crystal Challenge. Fail. Well, now that little crystal unboxing is done, check it out. I got a new Mandalorian Season 2 Big Billy shirt. It's a little crooked, the print's crooked, but I got it from Shop Disney. Either way, I'm ready. I was gonna dress up for the Knott's Halloween thing. It's too humid. California is a little too humid for my dry Nevada desert tastes. I brought my full resistance outfit, but I don't think I can wear it all night. So I am not dressing up. I'm not bringing a droid. Sorry if I got your hopes up through Instagram. I thought I was gonna, but after going last night and knowing just how it feels just in a t-shirt, there's no way I'm putting on that full resistance flight suit. Sorry. So I wanted to show you guys how close my hotel room is to Disneyland while I'm here. Those are the TDA executive offices. I mean, you can hear how loud the freeway is, but if we look close, Small World is right there. The spires from Black Spire are just to the other side of that building. But that is the executive office. There's Toontown. I'm like right across the freeway from Disneyland. Fabulous Buena Park. We have arrived. See, I'm not kidding that I brought the whole Resistance flight suit. It's back there. It's just too hot. I can't do it. I want to for you guys, really. But like, I drove all this way not to be uncomfortable. Thank you very much. I'm walking through their marketplace area where they have a bunch of stuff like a bakery. They got Miss Knott's chicken, stuff like that. But yeah, we're gonna taste some food today. I came last night. It was a lot of fun, actually. It's decently spaced. It's a little bit busier today. You can already tell there's quite a few more people today than there was last night. So hopefully things will feel safe, things will feel distanced. It's still early, it's only like 4 o'clock, so we'll see how it gets throughout the night. And we're back at Knott's Berry Farm, this time during the day. So we get to really kind of get my bearings. Well, last night when I was here, I was like, I hadn't been here in 10, 11 years, so I was a little lost. A little bit, I'll admit it, a little bit lost. I don't know what it is, but I approve. Yeah, this looks totally different during the day than it does at night. I can actually see where things are. Someone brought a puppy. Yes. I love dogs, especially service dogs, but I love dogs. So yeah, let's kind of wander around, see who we can see, and go from there. And what do we have here?
Oh, hi!
Hi!
Are you having fun today?
I am having fun. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing lively as always.
Lively. I like your bear.
Thank you. He's my daddy bear.
Oh, he's a teddy bear. I love
Teddy.
it. I love it.
Oh, yes. He loves being here, too.
Awesome.
Are you having a good time?
Yeah.
Are you having a ghoulish time?
Yes, and definitely as it gets darker, I will be too.
Oh, yes, me too. Have a good one.
Thanks.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Very well. Good to see you. Are you having a good day, mortal?
Yes. Yes, I am. Good. Cordy's Corner. Going to check out the Into the Fog, a Scary Farm tribute art exhibit. Let's see what's in here. Of course, my tall and now skinny friend Adam the Woo is here. So here's a look at all the different artists that contributed to this cool exhibit. There's some neat stuff here. Oh wow. That is gorgeous. That, like, just staring at that a little bit longer, the more I see, that is really gorgeous. Kind of a neat little collage piece. Very cool. Ooh. Wondering if there's anybody that I recognize over here. Oh, I love it. Stacked Tiki Monsters. I love that's Tiki Tony. Yeah, okay. 1313. There it is. Tiki Tony?
There it is.
That's it. Yeah, I was like, oh, that's got to be what you're looking for. That's cool.
It totally reminds me of the Haunted Mansion a little bit with the bird up there.
Yeah, the bird up there. And even like, that looks like the stanchions from the
totally
the stairs.
Yeah.
That is really cool. And of course, 1313.
Genius.
That's awesome. Man, there's some pretty cool looking items. Wow. A digital illustration turned into a card, floating in like a little shadow box. Oh, we've got a really cool print, lenticular, so it transforms, but it's like a wanted poster. That's really cool. I love the color on this. Look at that. Wearers and Vamps, Werewolves and Vampires. Very cool. I love it. There's a lot of really neat artwork here. These are pretty cool. And we've got, what is this? Monsters Unveiled. I just love the colors on that are cool. The way that blue and green goes to the middle. We got some orange and reds on the side and then dark up top. That is cool. All right, we got the burnt ends and garlic mashers and a prime rib as a Reaper sandwich. But I got the horseradish on the side because I'm not a big fan of horseradish. There's a lot of sauces I haven't liked. I don't like the mustard and I don't like horseradish. So it's a lot of just bread, meat, and cheese for me. And I'm okay with that.
Here goes nothing. Not too shabby. How's that Reaper treating you?
I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah? All right, I got to try mine. Mine's not going to have any Reaper sauce. Sorry. It's just meat
Sans
and
Reaper.
bread. Oh, it's falling apart. Look at that. It's like falling apart as I try to pick it up. Oh, there's going to be meat and bread everywhere. That's pretty good. That meat's really good. I got a mouthful of bread, but that's really good, actually. I wonder how those burnt ends are going to be.
I gotta do that again.
All right, so what did you think of the burnt end?
I liked it.
I like my sandwich a little better, but the burnt ham was good.
The portion's a little small, but I mean, there's a ton of garlic mash. Kind of want to
There's
give
a lot
that
of garlic mash.
You do it.
a good go here. What do we think? That's very garlicky. That's really good. And I'm gonna grab the last burnt end here too. I didn't film me eating the first one, but look at that meaty goodness. Oh yeah, not that meaty goodness.
Oh,
This meaty goodness.
Oh, thank you.
This meaty goodness. Oh yeah, that sauce.
Yeah.
I did like. You're right. I did like the meat of the prime rib sandwich a little bit more.
Still good though.
But that was pretty dang good. All right, we've got the spicy red hot Cheeto chili dog, little cheese sauce action. Gotta go for the full dip. What do you think? Is it gonna be good?
Broken up Oreo cookies and gummy worms.
Oh, look at
I
that!
was still alive.
Look at the inside. It looks like the batter was part red Cheeto because you can see it's kind of got a pinkish color. Now, honestly, I wish it was a little more crispy. It's a little soggy. That batter's a little soggy for my taste.
There you are.
Not
Now
bad.
you can see me.
But I would definitely skip this and get something else instead.
The moon rises and the fog rolls in. The pastrami gets more delicious and the boysenberries more sweet.
So what's your favorite food here then?
I had a steak sandwich.
A steak sandwich. What about you?
Those tater tots.
The pastrami tater tot. Oh, my word. I tell everyone I wish I still had a stomach. I really want to participate. My word.
All right, I stopped off and got another savory item, the chicken and sausage jambalaya. I gotta tell you, it is pretty good. They just dumped a bunch of green onions right on top. Pretty dang tasty. Okay, now that it's a little bit later, getting a little bit darker, I picked up a Boysenberry Smoothie. Let's see how this is. That is really good. I don't know how, it's not creamy like a smoothie, kind of like a slush, but it's pretty dang good.
Welcome to the carnival. Witness the wonders of the world. Step right up and test your strength and see the pretty girl at the carnival.
This is great. I love it. So pay attention to the projections, because they tell stories of all the different people here in the grave.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, I saw a couple last night that they were matched specifically to these graves.
Oh, very cool.
And they kind of flesh out their story a little
The
bit.
projections over here with lights.
Spencer, did you hear that?
Uh-oh, I heard something. Oh, I heard it again.
Concentrate on the fog.
Wow, look at
What is that?
Oh, those are the cats.
Someone going,
fog. Oh, there's more fog right here. There's a guy right there.
oh, there he is. I knew I heard something. What's wrong? I knew I heard something.
You need help?
Is that the sheriff?
I'm the sheriff.
Hi, Sheriff.
I'm here. How are you?
Good.
Oh, good. I'm so glad we've got some law-abiding citizens here.
I'm on the search for a pumpkin spiced churro, I think. It's supposed to be somewhere. I don't know where. Somewhere, but I gotta find it.
We like vanilla.
Yeah. Pumpkin spiced churros, Bavarian cream frosting with candy corn.
That looks good.
Look at that slush.
Let's go.
Vanilla soft serve, orange creamsicle slush.
You dip that churro inside that slushy.
Yeah, I immediately. No, I don't.
Yep.
I watch it through and I'm like, I'm good.
Maybe I don't.
It's amazing. It goes.
Okay. Churro sticks are a little stale. A little stale. The cream sauce or whatever, the Bavarian cream is actually really good.
Candy corn in that vanilla
There's
ice cream.
candy corn in there. But the churro stick itself, I don't know if it's because it's smaller, it's not as gooey in the middle, but it kind of tastes stale. But it's also the end of the night, so maybe that's why, I don't know. Well guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit that like, subscribe button. This event was a lot of fun. It was cool to hang out with a bunch of people that I don't get to see very often, because I'm landlocked in Las Vegas, so. This was different. I know it wasn't Star Wars, but I hope you liked it anyways. If it's something you want to see more of, let me know. Comment down below. Till next time, don't be a move milker. Be the spark.
Always knows a new thing. And you're on Santa's sleigh.